What's up, fellas? In this video, I'm going to explain one of the most important lessons that bartending taught me about charisma and attraction. Bartenders have a unique experience when it comes to the way that they get to view social dynamics. For someone like me, I bartended in many different settings. There was fine dining, where I served the city's wealthiest people. And then I had hotel bars where I saw international guests and corporate bros and people attending doctors' conventions. I worked at family restaurants, sports bars, cocktail bars, you name it. And over that time, I saw people from every walk of life, rich and poor, famous athletes and actors, party girls and barflies. I saw foodies and food critics. I saw a lot during those years, and I learned a lot about my ability to influence people. Now, here's how I came to understand charisma. I've seen it explained as having the right balance of warmth and competence, which is a useful lens to view it through, but I'd like to offer an alternative view. I think of charisma as the ability to make others feel better simply with your presence. Like, simply by spending time around you, people feel their mood and energy has been lifted, and this is what makes a person's energy contagious. A charismatic person is the tide that lifts all ships. I honed in on this while I was bartending because when you have a customer show up in a shit mood, one of two things can happen. Either they're going to bring you down or you're going to bring them up. And this is a choice you have to make consciously. You have to make a conscious choice to be a proactive person, not a reactive person. Most people are living on autopilot, being reactive. They're reacting to their environment, to their circumstance, to the people that they associate with, to their romantic partner. And they're doing that instead of intentionally managing their thoughts, feelings, and energy. They're, unconsciously reacting to everything that's happening around them. Proactive people decide for themselves what thoughts they allow to dominate their mind, what feelings and what energy they want to sustain, positive or negative. And guys, when you get really good, it's almost like you have a bubble of positive energy around you and no one can penetrate it. And look, I'm not saying this is easy to do, especially on a consistent basis. And it does take a lot of practice to learn how to proactively manage your thoughts, feelings, and energy. And I'm not gonna deep dive into all that in this video, but if you guys are interested and you wanna see another video on that, just let me know in the comments. Now, how does all of this stuff tie into charisma and attraction? Well, if you can be proactive in sustaining the type of positive energy that lifts other people up around you, women will be drawn to you. It's inevitable. And it won't just be women. Everyone will be drawn to you because you're making everyone feel better just from being around you. And all of us want to spend time around people that make us feel good. Now, this doesn't mean that you should be trying to please people with niceness or over-the-top gestures. It doesn't mean blowing sunshine up people's asses. That's not what I'm saying. It just means maintaining a positive internal energy, and by doing so, people will naturally be uplifted around you. Bartending really ingrained this idea of sustaining your own internal energy because you learn to flip customers' attitudes from bad to good simply by your presence, And if you can do that, then you can learn to do the same thing with women. I cannot tell you how many times during a cold approach, probably hundreds of times, that I managed to flip a woman from apprehensive and cold to warm and relaxed. And I wasn't doing anything fancy. Most women, they will push back a little, and if you get flustered, they win. Like for me, I'm like, I'm gonna be chilling no matter how this interaction goes. And I think because of that attitude, it's easier to win people over, especially women. Guys, even my own wife, I cold approached walking down the strip in Las Vegas. It was midday. I had just left Encore Beach Club, and I was going home to take a nap because I was tired. And she, just by coincidence, was also walking home by herself from the same beach club. And I saw her and I thought, well, that girl's hot. So I approached and she was super cold. But eventually she opened up, I got her number, and we hung out that night. And to this day, she would tell you that it was my confidence that won her over. She couldn't break me. I didn't let her see me bleed when she was cold and apprehensive. And eventually she came around. And that's because I was proactive in maintaining my own positive internal energy. Now look, if y'all are totally lost with this stuff, I have a couple resources for you to check out. You can grab my free ebook, The 3 Core Elements of Flirting, It's linked in the description below. Or if you're ready to make a real change in your dating life, check out my Dating Fundamentals course, also linked in the description. I hope you guys found this helpful. Thank you for watching and liking and subscribing. My name is KJ Harlow, and I'll see you in the next video.